Hey guys, we reviewed the Captain one last month and Captain Ink saw it. It did not go so well because the review was kind of a bummer, but they wanted another chance. They said there was a manufacturing defect in their machine and they wanted to send another one so we could do another review. So I thought, to be fair, we should definitely do that. Here it is from Captain Ink. This is part 2 of the Captain Ink Captain 1 machine. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's do it. Okay, let's open up the Captain one from Captain Ink. All right. You've seen this box before. And looks like they sent me green and gold, which is really fun. Those are the colors I originally asked for, so I'm very happy they sent that to me. Thank you guys. So I'm going to take a look. Get it over there. There it is. So it's really cool. I love the coloring. It's a gold with a matte finish. Very beautiful. Look at that machine. Gorgeous. I like the green, how it goes with the gold. And they were nice enough to add my name to this one as well. Thank you guys. All right. So this pen is an adjustable stroke, which I love adjustable strokes because they just give you so much versatility. It goes from 2.3 to 4.5. That's quite a wide range of versatility. The battery is pretty good looking. So the battery has a great interface, really big, nice numbers. I just like that, 0.1 increments of shift for voltage. Has a nice memory feature as well, so you can have your presets. It displays in hertz as well. Now that it's on, I can see the 0.1 increments. Does sound a little quieter than the last one we reviewed, I think. Oh, don't have a needle in it yet, so that's probably why. All right, yeah, I got this RCA connection. So why is that special? Well, if I feel like my battery is not doing what I want because I just need a little more punch for my needle, I can put this RCA connection on, and now I can cord my machine, which I think is a necessary thing to have on a pen style machine. All right, so now that I have that versatility and I know all is well, I'll be able to tattoo with this thing, corded or with my battery. God forbid my battery dies on me, then I have this. So it does come with just one battery as well, so you definitely want to consider those things when going to conventions or things like that. So I believe this space right here is for a second battery. If you want that storage, you could probably just remove these panels here, but we don't need that right now. We have enough space for what they sent us. Cords and things like that on this side, whoop-de-doo. Let's move on. All right, now we got the battery back on here. I just want to point out what a good connection this is, a really strong magnet on this thing. So that's a good connection between the battery and the machine. Same with the RCA, same magnet connection. All right, let's get this thing set up and we'll use it on some silicone. All right, I have my floaty grip on the Captain 1. Boom, there it is. We have a gold floaty grip, which matches very nicely with the gold that they have sent us, actually. So it's cool. Let's give this thing a try. I have a 3-round liner on, just like before. I'm going to start at a 3.2 for the stroke length. I'll probably move up to a 3.8. But let's start at 3.2, and I'm at 8.5 volts, which is a little higher than I normally run corded, but that makes sense because I have a battery on. So let's see if it's working today. All right, cool. So good news. The 3-round liner is getting into the silicone. I feel like I see really good penetration. I see a nice smooth line. I don't see much wavering in the line at all. That's probably as straight as I can get it on the silicone, especially on the textured side of the True Skin. So let's go ahead and just move it up a little bit in stroke. Just want to see what the 3.8 feels like. Definitely feel like the change in the stroke length is good. I feel like it's hitting the surface a little bit harder, but not bouncing. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So I really like the 3.8 stroke length for the 3-round liner as well, which means that there's some versatility in this machine. I do like that. If I can change from 3.8 to 3.2 and still get the penetration I want on the left, which is where we started, that's wonderful. We don't want to have to have the high stroke with the 3-round liner. We should be able to lower those strokes and still pull a line. That's just where I actually line at 3.3 sometimes as well. So I'd be interested just to see how it feels at 3.2. This machine has slightly different increments than my usual machine, but they're all different. It's fine. So this is the lower hit here. Probably need to test the curves a little bit. I'm being crazy. Cool. Yeah, so now, you know, at these lower stroke lengths, you can actually get better curves and things like that, especially with the smaller needles. We do want to be able to do that and lower down. So this machine is definitely working now. I feel like last time we did the review, yes, that's accurate. There was a manufacturer defect. So let's keep testing out the Captain 1. It seems like a really decent machine so far. It's running the 3-round liner in lines just fine. Let me try out some whip shading as well. I like to whip shade a little higher stroke length than the 3.2. They have a 3.8, which I'm going to play around with. Let's bring it down then in voltage. Let's see what happens at a 6.5. Okay, there's my dot work there at 6.5 volts at 3.8. Here's 5.5 volts. All right, you can see kind of what it looks like at 5.5 volts, 6.5, big jump in appearance of the dots. The dots are more spaced out there when we're lower in voltage because of the amount of times that it's hitting the surface is lessened that way. So you can see this is a little bit more evenly spread out up here, but both look really great. You're going to have that versatility with the voltage, but also the stroke length. So let's try moving it up a little bit. That's all done at 3.8. Let's move up to 4.2. So I like the whip shade closer to 6 volts. So we're going to start with that. Here's 4.2. Very nice. So it feels really good. I can feel it hitting the surface a little bit more, which I kind of like in a whip shade sometimes. And we should see these slightly darker dots because of that too. And a little bit more kind of between the two settings there. Yeah, so probably around 6 volts. So it looks good. So that's 6 volts at 4.2. Really nice, very spread out, even whip shade. The dot patterning looks really good. I feel like I can see it a little better at slightly higher voltage. Let's try 6.3. Just kind of looking at the patterning here. Yeah, it's looking really good. So I think the whip shade looks great. This machine's going to perform beautifully with whip shade, and you're going to get a little more versatility. I'm just trying to decide for my own sake when I use it on skin which one I like. Kind of torn between the 3.8 and the 4.2. I think either of them will work. If you need to get in those deeper skin layers, maybe you will have to just bump it up. So you have that option with an adjustable stroke, whereas with a regular machine, all you can do is increase your voltage. Won't always help, but sometimes gives you that little extra punch that you need. The dots look really good, nice dot work, very nice and easy to control. The weight distribution is just right. I feel like I'm not having to fight against the machine too much to get my dots in there. So that's great. Okay, I think we can move on from the 3-round liner. We've definitely proven that it works. It got way farther this time. Actually, it's performing beautifully. So we like this machine now. Let's try out another liner. Let's pull out this 9-round liner. Okay, 9-round liner. We probably want to be higher in stroke. We can start out of 4.2. Okay, I'm at 8.5 volts to start. Impressive. The feel of this machine is pretty great with this 9-round liner. Let's see if it looks as good as it feels. Yeah, it looks really good. It's very saturated. I'm just at a 4.2. We could even go up to a 4.5. My recommendation is to kind of go up higher for the 9-round liner. So I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to stay at the 8.5 for now. Okay, I actually think I had better stability going down a little bit to 4.2. Now it's maybe bouncing a little bit too much off the silicone. So what I need to do is just really increase my voltage. All right, this is at 9 volts. we're back at 8.5 and I'm at 4.2. Back up to a 4.5. Okay, so for me, the best on the silicone ended up being either 4.2 or 4.5 run at 8.5 volts. I'm sure it will be different on skin, but I was able to get nice saturated straight lines. They're kind of on the ends here, and I'm very happy with that. So you might have to play around, figure out what settings are best for you personally, but that is what was best for the TrueSkin. So that's awesome. It's performing beautifully. Let's just pull out the 9-round shader. I want to see what that looks like as well. Okay, we'll start at 4.2 at 8.5 volts. This is a 9-round shader. Yeah, pretty good. I don't know if I need to be as high up. Let me go down to a 3.8. Yeah, so it's getting in beautifully either at 3.8 or 4.2, no problem with the 9-round shader. It looks really nice and saturated. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Just went up to 8.6 volts, just a little bit of a change. Cool, and it's getting in even better. I see even more stability at 8.6. Beautiful, really nice and straight there. That's my best line. I'm gonna stop on that because it looks so good. All right, I do have a 17 curved mag in a 10 gauge, so let's pull that out. Okay, so for shading, I like to be a little lower. I'm usually between the ones that they have here. They have 3.2 and 3.8. So let's start at 3.2. We'll see how it feels, and then we'll go from there. Just gonna start at 7 volts. Okay, it ended up at 6.8 volts there. And that was just to get a slightly smoother shade, but I feel like the 7 was getting in a little better and actually might be just a little smoother, but I am getting a lighter, nicer shade with the 6.8. So let's see. Try shading at the 3.8. That's 6.8. Yeah, so I'm getting a little more of a hit there, so you're going to see the lines a little bit better and you can see where they overlap. So I'm right in here somewhere. This one looks the smoothest, I think. Show you again in this little corner. So it just feels really good there. 7 volts. Went back down to the 3.2. Just feels smoother. Okay, it feels really nice shading with this machine. Yeah, it makes a really great shader. What a beautiful shade there. Very soft, even. Felt like I had really good control. It's not too heavy either. The battery's light enough so I can shade and I don't feel like I'm getting weighed down too much. All right, so that looks really good. Let's try getting in a little deeper there. So a very nice circle shade here that I did with the black, and then a nice color pack, and I'm seeing very, very, very nice saturated black there, especially for a 10 gauge needle. So it is a curved mag again at 17. So let's go ahead and try edging a little bit with it, though I might choose a different needle for that. But here you are, you have this needle in, let's make do. Probably not the best needle for that because it is a curved mag, but I do see very nice lining there. So I would be able to follow that if I needed to put a little line in there, whatever I need to do. It's penetrating the silicone, no problem. That's a little higher now. I feel like I'm able to lightly skim the surface and still make a mark. So that's what I'm looking for in the edging. So lightly skimming the surface, still getting a mark. Lovely. I think we've done it all. We've done some lining, we've done shading, we've done soft shading, we've done a little color packing. We've used a 3-round liner, a 9-round liner, and a 9-round shader. I think we have fully reviewed the Captain 1. And I'm so glad that CPTInk sent it back to us because the first one definitely had a problem. Having said that, they did mention that that was a prototype, so this will not happen to you. You will not receive one necessarily that has a manufacturer defect like that. If you have any trouble, just let the company know. I'm sure they'll help you out, but you should not get a prototype like I had for my review. You should be receiving a machine much like the one we reviewed today. And they have so many different colors to choose from. Please check out their website. And of course, we have a discount for you. Yes, we have a discount code for you. It is code FloatyLady and you get $30 off. Just use the link in the description below. This machine is amazing. You won't be disappointed. I highly recommend the Captain 1 from CPTInk. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. We really need your support. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.